and welcome to Queenie Cheese Says Cook, the dog food revolution. Today I'm going to show you how to make scrambled eggs for your dogs. It's actually called Scrambled Eggs Sassy style. Today helping me cook this is going to be Ruby. She decided to help me cook. Anyway, let's get started. The ingredients are 1 slice of really good quality ham. It's quite important to have something that's not, if you get cheaper ham, it's going to have a lot of water in it and you don't really want something like that, and they add a lot of salt and sugar. So just a good quality piece of ham. Can be a piece of leftover pork or turkey or beef, anything, just a small amount of meat to go in it. The other thing is we're going to use 2 whole eggs, brown or white eggs are fine, and flat leaf parsley. So let's get started. I'm going to take my bowl and crack my eggs into the bowl. Isn't that right, Rubes? Yeah! And just before we do that, I'm just going to put the pan on so that we start to get a little bit of warmth in the pan, because this is going to take seconds. So first things first, I'm just going to lightly whisk our eggs. Think that's good, Rubes? So obviously no oil in the pan, because this is for your dog. No salt and pepper. A lot of people get confused about that. We don't want to season it like it's for you, like it's for humans. Dogs don't need salt and pepper. Okay? And the first thing we're going to do is, yes, the pan's nice and warm now. I'm going to just tear up pieces of ham and put them in the pan. Couldn't let poor Ruby not have a piece, could we? That would be awful. Rubes, did you like it? Yeah? So we're going to put the ham into the pan, and literally, obviously it's already cooked, we're just going to dry fry it. The reason I dry fry it is because it just makes it intensify the flavour a bit more, and if there is any water or any fluid due to come out of it, it will come out at this stage. You don't really want it to be going into your eggs. So there we go, we're going to dry the little bits of ham, and then I'm going to pop the parsley in. Just a couple of seconds to do that. And that's tidy up, it's just dry frying. Put that there. It's alright for you, Rubes? And now this is the part, pour the eggs in. There we go. Ruby can't wait. We're just going to get our plate ready to serve. And you just move it around, just like with regular scrambled eggs, as fast as you can. So you don't really want your eggs to be rubbery. You want them to be nice and smooth and fluffy. So keep working the pan, keep moving it around. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there we go. And we're ready. Off we go. So there we go. The eggs are done. Dinner is served, Madame Ruby. And to finish it off, for good digestion and clean breath, here we go. There we go. If you can hear footsteps or little tappings, that's my dogs walking about, sniffing in the air. So there we go. There are your, what do you think? Oh, Ruby's licking her lips. You're going to have some when it cools down. Yes, you are. So there's your scrambled egg with ham. This is a really good dish. You don't want to feed it every single day. Once or twice a week is maximum. Everybody's got eggs in the store cupboard, really. And if you've got the flu or it's heavily snowing out and you can't get to the shops, it's a really great dish. And you think, well, I'm not going to open a tin. I'm not going to give some of that nasty dried food. I'm going to cook something healthy and fresh. Actually, there's no reason why you can't eat it, and it's really healthy. There's no oil in there, no fats, and it's just eggs, ham and parsley. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is, if you have a dog that is a little bit overweight, there's a good way of doing this. So what we do is, instead of putting 2 whole eggs, what we're going to do is split our eggs. So here we go, we've got our 2 eggs. So we're going to take the egg yolk out and put that in there. Let's just put that there, actually. So all you've got in this bowl is 1 egg white, and then you're going to put the whole egg in. So I think you can understand that what we've done here, I'm just going to put the heat on again, is, of course, we are just making more egg whites. Obviously you can make an egg white only, So here we are, I've got a little bit of ham here. Just going to pop it in the pan to dry fry. Bring out all the intense flavour. Maybe you just want to put a little bit less ham in if your dog is overweight. There we go. A little bit of parsley to go in there. Flat leaf parsley. It's really nice when they've been eating this. It's good for their breath and everything. So there we go. So there's the egg whites. So I'm just going to move it around. Should cook in seconds. There we go. And again, it will be nice and fluffy and lighted. The only thing is, the only difference you'll notice, it will look a bit paler. So there you go. Light and fluffy. Just pop that on a plate. So there you go, you can see the difference again. There you go. So it looks a bit paler. That's because it has 2 egg whites and 1 yolk. Okay? So that's your normal. That's your one for your dog who's packing a few extra pounds. Now, if you've got the other situation where you've got a dog that needs feeding up, maybe it's convalescing, maybe it just has had a terrible tummy bug and not eaten, maybe we've got an older dog who just is really sort of skin and bones and needs a bit of a feed up. This is perfect, isn't it, Rubes? Yeah? So, I'm going to use 2 eggs, except we're going to reverse it. So we're going to put the egg whites in here. There we go. And I'm going to take the whites out completely. And then I'm going to use the 3rd yolk that I didn't use, but obviously you would use 3 whole yolks. And there we go, I'm going to mix it up. So it just looks like a gorgeous ambery liquid. So we're going to have a little bit of ham popped in there again. What do you think, Rubes? Do a little bit of ham? Okay, so there you go. We've just fried our ham again. We're just going to add our flat leaf parsley to the mix. You don't really want to be feeding a dog that is overweight this, or indeed a dog that's a perfect weight. What do you think, Rubes? There we go. So we're going to mix it round. You have to really work fast when you've got just egg yolks in there, because it cooks super, super fast. There we go. Little bit of parsley, fresh leaf parsley. Whoops. And there you have it. We have your regular 2 whole eggs. Here we have 1 yolk, 2 egg whites for a dog that is a little bit overweight, and this is 3 whole egg yolks for a dog that is really needing a bit of feeding up. So there you have it. Voila! I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. I think Ruby did. Ruby, did you enjoy it, or are you just falling asleep today? Anyway, see you next time.